All right. So we're talking to people that want to shoot videos because they were inspired at Sex Geek Summer Camp and want to get their message out. Reid from Sex Geek Summer Camp and readaboutsex.com and Cathy from theintimacydojo.com. And we're answering their yes buts. The reason I want to shoot video, I want to make a difference, I want to enter this contest, I want to win cool prizes, but, and the biggest thing we had, people said they were running into resistance. It's hard to do this. And Reid, can you share a little bit about walking into the gun? Because I think that's what's happening. The fear is there. I could make a difference. I might, like, there's a lot of stuff. The hamsters are loud.
Yeah, well, I mean, basically what's going on, I mean, because the people that are part of the contest were at Sex Geek Summer Camp, so we talked about shooting video, and they've got the ideas of why.
They're inspired. Yeah.
Yeah. Why as educators shooting video is a good idea for them career-wise and business-wise. And what's probably happening is they had super blast of a time at camp. They landed back in the default world. Their obligations and whatnot kind of rushed in, like sand in the pit. And they're getting overwhelmed and they're a little bit exhausted. And now they're starting to try to climb their way out and shoot some video, but their concerns about, is my video going to be good enough? And all those things about being alone and not necessarily being surrounded by 60 sex educators, their fears are coming up. So what Cathy means when she's talking about what I say around walking towards the gun is the idea that your growth and your progress, for the most part, will happen more quickly and probably in ways that will help you grow in your entirety if you are walking towards your fears. So if you're concerned about what you look like, shoot video and talk about your concerns around what you look like to the camera.
Yeah.
If you're super courageous, upload that stuff and share it with your friends and start taking those things that you're afraid most of and taking baby steps towards releasing them. And in a world where me as an educator, I'm teaching people not to hide who they are and to share their fears with their loved ones. You can practice doing that and speaking your fears to the camera. And it's video that you never ever have to upload. But I would recommend that you share it with your friends and get their feedback, because what's going on in your head is probably way worse than the actual video. And even if the video's horrible, over time you will get more comfortable and more confident in front of the camera just from experience, especially if you're talking about the things you're afraid most of. And so over time, you're just going to get better at this no matter what.
Yeah. Magic happens outside your comfort zone. I used to think that eventually the resistance would go away and I'd be able to do all these things. I had to walk through the resistance to actually get it to change. Resistance doesn't generally get less if you wait it out. It just gets stronger. So do something now while you have the passion for it, while you have the momentum from camp. Get out there and do something and make a difference, because the world needs you really badly and we want to hear your voice.
Shoot some video.
Yes.
Pew, 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 pew. Shoot, shoot, shoot.